What's up, everybody? Welcome back to more Dragons Dogma 2. My name is Raven from the Sky. Let's play.
Wilt thou not make a choice? Decide thy fate, and mine as well. Intriguing. This then is thy will. Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I, as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do.
Okay.
Dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing.
Get the true ending. I think we have. What is it? We have to use a dagger. Where is it?
Bereft of the cycle, naught would be born into its save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple task.
No, stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft with benevolent hands and guides.
There's some post-apocalyptic version.
You find it strange. But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains. The innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold. Twill all come to an end. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall come to see the truth, and know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
The Arisen. I am to inform you that Lord Phasis requests your presence at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. As to whether you heed him, I care not.
This looks as good a place as any.
Something smells divine.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Now, where was I headed?
If I trace life to its source, what might I find? I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
Was he still possessed by that,
It is hard to find my footing in
by
this
that
darkness.
spirit?
What is missing? A key. If I can but ascertain what is becoming of this world, I can find a means to put an end to it. If I can but ascertain what... At last, the puzzle begins to take...
Some battles simply can't be won.
I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Laz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Indeed. Then in your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only and speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that, I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master. How long I've slept? Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I'm awake, I shall follow wherever you lead.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. I cannot begin to fathom what happened during our time apart. Though I was unconscious, I could always sense your presence, Arisen. And so my faith in our bond remains steadfast.
'Twas an ordeal indeed, and there is much for us to ponder. But for now, we must find a means to forge ahead.
Where is he?
There's a tavern that's
Over here, if you please. We have reached our destination.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
Checkpoint Rest Town. And then I think there's some armor here that we could get. While I'm here, I might as well beat some enemies. There's one here.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
That does seem to be the case. What's more,
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. Has our ruin been forestalled, or merely postponed? I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
The path through this rock has been sealed to us. There's naught for it but to search for an alternate...
Many paths are close to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements. I shan't let them harm you.
Well parched. Tongues like sand. Now you've done it. Excuse me? Roy, leave off. I cannot take another man. Yet. Over the
You'll not live to regret this!
Principles unproven are as dust on the wind.
You should be.
You'll get what's coming to you. Strength speaks for itself.
It seems this is the only way forward. Up we go.
There are too many of them. Better we cut down only those we must to proceed.
This cannot continue.
Why do you falter? Come this way. Naught can be achieved without sacrifice.
I grant you roaring flame.
Enough dallying. Follow me.
Oh.
A fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us.
I'm not going to take that from you.
Alas, a theory unproven is of little practical use.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Hurts. one monster down and 2 more replace it. We ought to ignore the rabble and focus on our true objective.
I am hard pressed.
Few know the real nature of the dragon.
Then I shall remain by your side.
The beast's fell powers are twice as terrible in the flesh.
The product of heedlessness.
Hang in there! Help will surely come.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
Observers.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I do all this. I go all the way around. Just confront that dragon.
I cannot begin to fathom what will become of the world after this.
We need answers. Who would seek to end this world, and for what purpose?
Have
Oh
I
my God.
really uncovered the truth of the dragon?
Cut one monster down and 2 more replace it. We ought to ignore the rabble and focus on our true objective.
I ill like our prospects.
Arisen tends to lose control.
There it is. The dragon at the heart of all this destruction.
I grant you fire's blades. Perhaps destroying yon urn will have some effect.
Why did you destroy it? The secrets we might have learned. mind. You've your charge, 'tis true, and the fiends appear to be falling back. But I trust you won't object if I take a sample of its remains. After all, your role is to save this world, and mine is to pursue its secrets. Go, do what you must. I will remain here and continue my work. Someday soon, I will lay bare the truth of this world, and on that day, I will slip the yoke of this broken order that rules us all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel series grow. Take care. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.